Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celsius 233, your go-to place for fiction book summaries. Today, we will immerse ourselves in The Whisperer in Darkness by H.P. Lovecraft. The Whisperer in Darkness is a novella by H.P. Lovecraft, first published in 1930. It is a part of Lovecraft's Cthulhu mythos, blending elements of horror and science fiction. The story revolves around the investigation of mysterious events in the remote hills of Vermont and explores themes of cosmic horror and the insignificance of humanity in the universe. Plot summary: Albert N. Wilmarth, a literature professor at Miskatonic University, is a man fascinated by the folklore and mysteries of New England. In the wake of the catastrophic floods in Vermont in November 1927, he becomes intrigued by unsettling rumors and strange newspaper clippings. These reports describe bizarre, otherworldly creatures seen in the swollen rivers, creatures that match disturbing local legends. Wilmarth dismisses them as mere superstition, the figments of the rustic imagination fed by ancient tales of strange beings dwelling in the hills. However, his curiosity grows as more reports emerge, each more convincing than the last. Wilmarth's life takes an unexpected turn when he receives a letter from a man named Henry Wentworth Akeley, a reclusive scholar living in the remote hills of Vermont. Akeley reveals that he has seen and heard evidence of these strange entities, which he believes are not of this earth. He speaks of monstrous beings that have roamed the woods near his farmhouse, their buzzing voices echoing in the dark. Akeley claims to have recorded these voices and even discovered a mysterious black stone covered in alien hieroglyphs. Initially skeptical, Wilmarth's attitude shifts as he corresponds with Akeley and receives photographs and phonograph recordings that defy rational explanation. The unsettling audio, filled with unearthly buzzing and half-human voices, gnaws at Wilmarth's skepticism and instills a growing fear. As the months pass, Akeley's letters become increasingly frantic. He describes terrifying encounters with these beings and their human agents. They seem to be closing in on him, and he fears for his life. He speaks of attempts on his life, the barking of his protective dogs in the night, and the signs of intruders around his home. Akeley's terror is palpable, his descriptions vivid and unsettling. The creatures, he writes, come from the outer reaches of the cosmos, from a planet called Yuggoth, bringing with them strange technology and an insidious agenda. They wish to extract rare minerals from the Earth's crust, and Akeley suspects that they may have established a hidden colony in the Vermont hills. Akeley's paranoia deepens as he believes the beings are trying to silence him and prevent him from exposing their existence. Wilmarth, now deeply concerned for Akeley's safety, contemplates traveling to Vermont to offer his assistance. Akeley, however, urges him to stay away, warning that the beings are too powerful and dangerous. Then, abruptly, the tone of Akeley's letters changes. He writes to Wilmarth with a newfound calm, declaring that he has made peace with the beings and that they have no malicious intent. Akeley invites Wilmarth to his farmhouse to discuss the matter further, assuring him that all is well. This sudden reversal puzzles Wilmarth, but his concern for his friend's welfare compels him to make the journey to Vermont. Upon arriving at the secluded farmhouse, Wilmarth is struck by the eerie silence that surrounds it. Akeley, appearing frail and sickly, welcomes him with an unsettling politeness. The house is dark, the atmosphere oppressive, and Akeley, wrapped in a blanket, explains that the beings have shown him wonders beyond human comprehension. They have revealed secrets of the cosmos and have promised to take him on a journey beyond the stars. Wilmarth is uneasy, sensing something terribly wrong, but Akeley insists on revealing these marvels to him. He shows Wilmarth strange artifacts and plays recordings of the beings' voices, which fill the room with a dreadful buzzing sound that chills Wilmarth to his core. As night falls, Wilmarth's unease grows into terror. He glimpses shadowy figures moving outside the farmhouse, their forms grotesquely unnatural. His host's behavior becomes increasingly erratic and unnerving. Akeley, once a man of solid scholarship, now speaks in a hollow, otherworldly manner, as if he is no longer entirely human. Wilmarth, driven by a sense of impending doom, decides to investigate further. He sneaks into Akeley's study and makes a horrifying discovery: a gruesome array of alien instruments and a strange cylinder filled with a dark, ichorous substance. To his horror, he finds Akeley's voice coming from a wax cylinder and realizes the awful truth. Akeley is no longer alive. His body is a mere shell, an empty husk manipulated by the otherworldly beings. The real Akeley has been taken, his brain extracted and stored in a metallic cylinder for transportation to their distant planet. The thing in the house is a mockery, a puppet created to deceive Wilmarth. In that chilling moment, Wilmarth understands the true scope of the beings, power, and their terrifying mastery over life and death. He realizes that the beings intend to do the same to him, to steal his mind and send it across the vast gulfs of space. Panic seizes Wilmarth. He flees the farmhouse, racing through the dark, haunted woods as the beings pursue him. He reaches the nearest town by dawn, frantically catching a train back to Arkham. In the safety of his home, Wilmarth attempts to piece together the nightmare he has survived, but he is forever haunted by the knowledge of what lurks in the hidden corners of the universe. He knows that humanity is not alone, and that there are forces beyond comprehension that watch from the shadows, ready to snatch away the minds of the curious and the brave. Wilmarth's tale is a haunting reminder of the fragility of sanity and the peril that lies in the pursuit of forbidden knowledge. In the vastness of the cosmos, there are beings whose very existence defies human understanding, and to encounter them is to risk one's very soul. That's it for now. If you enjoyed this, check out other books by H.P. Lovecraft. You'll find them in the description or just search for them on Celsius 233. Remember, while our summaries capture the essence, they can never replace the full experience of reading the book. If this summary intrigued you, consider diving into the complete story, buy the book, and immerse yourself in H.P. Lovecraft's original work. Bye-bye, take care, have fun.